Welcome to another episode from the Brando team, teaching you different things that you should know about the buying and selling process. And one major thing that many people wonder, should I get pre-approved when I've found the house that I want? Because you know what, that could take, it could take me a couple months to find a house. So I don't really want to go through that process until I find it, right? Is that the right thing to do? Or should I go ahead and get pre-approved right at the beginning? Well, we think you should go right at the very beginning. Why is that? Well, for one, I like cars. I love cars. But is it good for me to go to a car dealership perhaps that I can't afford? Well, the same thing is for houses. Do you want to go out and spend all your precious time looking at houses that you can't afford? Or you might be looking at houses that you think you can only afford, but then find out that you could bump up your search a little bit to get the house that you really want. So finding out how much you can afford is key to shopping the right house for you. One big mistake that we see is that buyers of homes sometimes will make an offer for a home. They'll get an accepted offer on a home, but they haven't gone through that pre-qualification process yet. Well, what's the harm in that? Well, think about this. Think about you spent lots of time. You've gone out, you found this most beautiful home. You want to spend the next 5, 10, 20 years in this home, only to get that torn away from you when you go to the bank and you're not quite ready. There's things that are holding you back. We've seen it happen. It's very, very hard for the buyers to experience that loss. Once they've committed to something, they've gotten attached to it. So don't let that happen to you. Make sure ahead of time, because the process is really 2 stages. There's first where you get pre-qualified. You go through the process of making sure that you're financially ready to own a home. The financing condition period that you will have, typically 7 to 10 days max during an offer, is for the home to qualify. And in that time, we have appraisers who go through the home. The bank needs to do their due diligence to make sure the house is worth the money that you've paid for it. So it's not a time to make sure that you're approved once the offer is accepted. That should be done before. Once you get pre-approved, your rate is held. So let's say today you're pre-qualified. I think it's around 2.9% for a 5-year fixed rate. So let's say I start the process. I get pre-qualified. They give me a rate of 2.9%. Well, what happens if in the next 3 months the rate goes up? Well, guess what? It doesn't matter, because they'll guarantee, most banks, 90 days, they'll guarantee, some even 120 days, they'll guarantee that rate. So that if rates go up, you're protected. Well, what if rates go down? Guess what? The same works there too. If rates go down, you get to go down with it. So really, it's a win-win situation. So don't wait. Go to the bank or go to your mortgage broker, give them everything they need, get pre-qualified, and then start the searching process. Now, remember, I'm not a mortgage broker. I sell real estate. So if you have any more specific questions, I do have people that I recommend that can help you with this process. So feel free to ask us for their contact information. Feel free to ask us any other questions you have. We'll try and shed some more light on it. There are definitely more questions when it comes to financing that you should know before going into that purchase. So thank you for watching another video by the Brando team, and we look forward to making many more videos to educate you on the buying and selling process. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe below, and follow us on any other forms of media that we have. There'll be lots of videos coming out again, and some other blog posts we know that you'll find very interesting, as we know that an educated consumer is our best customer. So that's what we really want for you guys. So until next time, stay tuned and all the best.